MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubbies vie for a key series sweep against a fellow wild card contender, and we'll have it for you next. Jose Quintana gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The right fielder, Starling Marte.
Here comes the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
So now to the plate, Nick Ahmed, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Souza is there, 2 down.
Batting third.
With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Into the box, Ketel Marte standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. And he lays off for ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire. That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
At the plate now, David Peralta, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out, runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, D-Row, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
And he fouls this one off. Marte at second with 2 down. Grounded back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Wow, 1 pitch ago he had only given up a single, but with that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's got 8. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Diamondbacks lead this one 1-0. Alex Young is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. So, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
In now, David Bodie. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Hit out towards second. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Chris Bryant. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now the pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. At the plate, Carson Kelly. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Carson Kelly.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy's got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Into the box now, Christian Walker. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line to the right side. Souza is there. 2 down.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Stepping into the box, Ildemaro Vargas. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The Cubs had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got him right.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, getting 500 in the series so far, 4 for 8.
Anthony
First pitch coming, here it is, and right into the shift. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
3-2, full count. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200, so he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Contreras swings, and this is well hit to left. Peralta is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Nick Ahmed. Defense is this guy's calling card. One of the slickest defenders in our game. Super sure-handed and doesn't get enough love on the defensive side of the ball.
So here's Albert Almora next. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. 0-1 count and the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Marte's after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And this throw gets away from him.
The right fielder,
Now at the plate, Steven Souza. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. He's set and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Now the 0-1. That just misses off the inside for ball one. Runner on first with 2 away. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 1-2. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run homer for Steven Souza. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
The body language from this hurler right now isn't the best. You can tell that he's struggling a little bit, and he laid one right down the middle right there, and he paid the price for it. That was a bomb.
batting in, the left fielder, Kyle.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he falls behind 0-2. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-1 Chicago. Stepping in, Alex Young. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, number 49, Alex Young.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Here's Starling Marte, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
At the plate, Nick Ahmed. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Ketel Marte. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Diamondback center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Comes set, now the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Two out with the man at first. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in, Jose Quintana, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Jose Quintana.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Protecting with 2 strikes, 1 out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning. Happy to have you along here on the show on a fine Sunday afternoon as you take a look at our upcoming schedule for the week to come. Here's Javier Baez. First offering on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Fouled off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Nope, outside.
1 out, nobody on. Ball 2. High and deep to left center field. Center fielder going back. Into the bleachers and gone. Solo home run there for Javi Baez. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and with it the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Into the box, David Bodie. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Ball 1.
Down and away, ball 1.
Look out, 1-1.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
Count is 3-2.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. From the belt, the pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 1-1.
Ball inside.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Bodie blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He scores as they extend their lead to 3.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Now the 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Walker is there, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Cubs lead this one 4-1. Leading off the inning, David Peralta, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Peralta.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
In there, and it's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have the knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
To the plate now, Carson Kelly. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the 1-0.
Hey! That's a ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. 1 there on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Albert Almora. He flew out in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
To third. Reined in, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Jr.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Souza Jr.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400+ feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
Ball, that's 6 out.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. The 2-1 home. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. 4 runs, only 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Popped him up. Escobar has a play. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marte on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi.
Christian Walker.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Now the 0-1. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 coming. Again, he sends it out of play. High and deep to right center. Almora will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas.
Stepping in, Ildemaro Vargas. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Standing in now, Alex Young, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, D-Roy, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that by getting.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They trail it 4-1. At the plate, Jose Quintana. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
The pitcher, Jose Quintana.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now here it comes. This is hit high and deep out to left. Peralta going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, 0-1. Hit softly down the line at first. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that misses 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Brody.
At the plate now, David Bodie. Liner towards second. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Or this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
The 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here. Now the 2-1.
This one skied out toward right. Marte's after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Cubs strand one, but they lead it 4-1. Ready for another shot now. Nick Ahmed. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Changeup laid off down around the shins. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Three balls and a strike to count to the Diamondbacks shortstop.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
In now, Ketel Marte, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. That evens it up 1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
A ball and 2 strikes.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here comes Souza. But the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
On its way is pitch number 75. And it's fouled away. A pause and the 0-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Oh, man, he just muffed that throw. No other way to explain it. Looked like it caught him in the heel of the glove instead of the pocket, so he's going to get hit with a fielding error as a result.
Stepping up to the plate, Carson Kelly. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Corbin Martin will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Number 48, Corbin Martin.
Now the Cubs' four-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. It was
The Cubs, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So now to the plate, Wilson Contreras. Popped him up. Ahmed backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And in to bat next is Albert Almora. First offering on its way. Now here's the pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result it's 0-2. Four runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Here's a ground ball for Ahmed at short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Seventh inning ready to roll. Ready now, Christian Walker. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Walker.
First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Into the box now, DeMauro Vargas. He swings and lines it to left. Schwarber has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the pitcher, Corbin Martin.
Josh Rojas will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 10, Josh Rojas.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. 2-0 now.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB. Runners in scoring position.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to make a change as that'll do it for Jose Quintana.
Number 50.
So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Bryant's got it to second for 1. On to first. It's a double play. And another crisis is averted here as the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Merrill Kelly gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Into the box now, Steven Souza will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. Slice down the left side, but foul. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A 1 pitch on its way.
Nope, that's inside. Ball.
A runner at first with no outs here. So a full count now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Peralta going back, and it's gone into the bleachers. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Jason Hayward will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Cubs. Number 22, Jason Hayward.
In there, no balls and a strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. Second home run early in the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Mike Lee comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Mike Lee.
And that brings up Javi Baez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. 3 runs already home here. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
At the plate, David Bodie. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Into the bleachers and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Here's Chris Bryant now. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Junior Guerra enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Junior. Guerra.
At the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Guerra, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a one-year deal, but this guy is a veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this roster, and he has been invaluable.
Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Gone! You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. To the plate now, Wilson Contreras. And he fouls this one off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Two and two to the Cubs catcher.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Marte going back. Gone! Open up the record books. Back to back to back to back home runs. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they just continue to pour it on here. Here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Yohan Lopez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Steven Souza will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals, and it's fouled away. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. Lopez has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
The 1-2.
2-2 count.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And the payoff pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Into the bleachers and out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as the blowout continues. Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Peralta is right there, and there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now the pitch. And that's too high, ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Now here it comes. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. A long inning as they've hung a 9 spot on him to this point. And right into the shift. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Ripped down the first base line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Ready with another 2-2. On the ground to second. Scooped up. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Dan Winkler will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jason Hayward stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field. Standing in, Nick Ahmed is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, "It ain't over till it's over." Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Ball 1, well below the zone. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They are all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
In now, Ketel Marte. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, David Peralta. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
So here's Eduardo Escobar as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
No strike.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Called strike 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Arizona, and they remain well behind. Digging in once again, Javier Baez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now that's popped up. Walker is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams to the modern day of baseball. The three true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a two-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Bryant.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He went deep last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. That's in the basket. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game, as this lead got even wider. Archie Bradley enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Archie Bradley.
At the plate, Anthony Rizzo.
Number 44.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Marte is under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. So one run on one base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8 full. The Cubs are on top 14-1. So striding forward now, Carson Kelly starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
A reminder that full highlights come your way as we'll look back at the key moments of the matchup from here in Chicago. Digging in and looking for more, Christian Walker. Last time through was a base hit. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey!
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Fouled away. Skied into straightaway right. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
The batter number 50, second baseman.
Up next for Arizona, Ildemaro Vargas. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. The catch is made, and the Cubs finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
14-1, the final tally here. Chicago took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jose Quintana gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Cubs finished off a 3-game sweep as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 14-1. At the start of the day, the Cubs are in second place in the NL Central, while the Diamondbacks are in third place in the NL West. The Brew Crew finished off a 2-game sweep as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 8-5. Entering the day's action, the Phillies are in fourth place in the NL East, while the Brewers are in first place in the NL Central. Mike Moustakas was a major force at the plate, driving in 4, as Cincinnati got the best of the Pirates 6-4. As of right now, the Pirates are in third place in the NL Central, while the Reds are third in the division. The Cardinals racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Orioles 7-5. As of today, the Cardinals sit in third place in the National League Central Division, and the Orioles sit in third place in the American League East Division. The Braves grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Marlins 4-3. At the start of the day, the Braves are in second place in the NL East, while the Marlins are fourth in the division. The Nats held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they got the best of the visiting Mets 3-0. Heading into the day, the Nationals are in first place in the NL East, and the Mets are third in the division. Dinelson Lamet twirled 8 shutout innings before turning it over to the bullpen as the Friars took care of the Rockies 1-0. In the standings, the Rockies are in last place in the NL West, and the Padres are second in the division. The Dodgers totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 7-0. Entering the day's action, the Giants are in fourth place in the NL West, while the Dodgers are atop the division. The Yanks completed a short 2-game sweep as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 6-4. The win was their 6th straight as a team. As of right now, the Yankees are leading the American League East, and the Blue Jays are at the bottom of the division. The Red Sox combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 5-1. As of today, the Red Sox sit in second place in the American League East Division, and the White Sox are in fourth place in the AL Central. The Indians put together 10 total hits as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 6-5. In the standings, the Tigers sit in fourth place in the American League Central Division, while the Indians are second in the division. The Seattle Mariners pounded out 17 hits in this one as they dethroned the Royals 9-3. Heading into the day, the Royals sit in third place in the American League Central, while the Mariners sit in last place in the American League West Division. The A's finished off a 2-game sweep as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 4-1. As of right now, the Twins are leading the American League Central Division, and the Athletics are in third place in the AL West. The Angels knocked out 10 hits as a team as they sent their crowd home happy after a walk-off win against the Astros 3-2. At the start of the day, the Angels sit in third place in the American League West Division, and the Astros are second in the division. Todd Frazier launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total as the Rangers downed the Rays 8-1. Entering the day's action, the Rangers are in first place in the AL West, while the Rays sit in fourth place in the American League East Division. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.